Hi guys, this is Michael from the Boardgames Chronicle. Today I'm bringing to you Shores of Tripoli from the Fourth Circle Games, a game by Kevin Bertrand. A very interesting, asymmetric, small, card-driven game. Uh, the game is already on the market for some time. I play a lot of this using the version you see of the game here. So the box version, but also the digital version on the Rally the Troops. Recently, we had the second Kickstarter campaign for the games within this series about the US Marine Corps, and it's called The House of Montezuma. There will be a link to this also under this video. But today, I would like to focus on this small gem, and I'm saying this being fully convinced. This is a really nice gem. This is a great game, quick, asymmetric, very replayable, also perfect if you are traveling, doesn't take too much space. Today I'm alone, so what can I do? I can play this game solo. It's not only a two-player game, but it's also a solo game. I also did the setup of a solo play. Reminder for the guys not familiar with the game, we have here two sides. We have the blue color, the US Navy, and the red is Tripolitanian Barbary pirates, who are actually attacking the merchant ships of the US. It's very intriguing game for me. I was pretty shocked to learn that during the Napoleonic Wars, you see, 1801, 1806, in the Mediterranean, the US Navy was fighting the pirates, being supported by the Swedish frigates. Really, it was quite a discovery for me. I'm glad that author Kevin Bertrand did such a great game, because it's also an opportunity for me to learn the history. And you know, I'm playing historical war games, because I'm always willing to learn something. Now, this is the setup for the solo play. We will be playing as Americans, and this is the standard setup for Americans. We have 3 cards, 3 huge important events which we can play anytime, and we'll have a draw deck. For the solo bot, we'll have a so-called event line, yeah, and here battle cards line. So the bot will be trying to execute this event, this event, this event, this event. If those events didn't happen, he will check this condition. If it's still not made, he will draw a card, check whether the event can be played. If still not, he will jump here. So there's a very simple algorithm, but pretty straightforward and easy to follow, and believe me, demanding for you as a human player to win. And there are also some battle cards which will be played by the bot at particular moments in game. In the rule book, you have at the end, on the last page, when and which will be played. And I think that when I will be going through the first turns of the game, I will show you how it happens. A reminder how the Americans can win. First and foremost, the easiest way is simply hit the Tripoli and take control of this. Easier said than done, but the Americans can also force the Tripoli player to sign the treaty. In order to sign the treaty, a lot of conditions has to be fulfilled, and if I remember correctly, they will be also on the card. It will be no allies on the map, no frigates in the Tripoli harbor, Dern conquered, yeah, and at least those, and I believe there were a couple of, it should be fall of 1805 or later, it's also important, yeah, and then we can sign the treaty. But to sign the treaty, we need still to play the card. A side note, I was taking part in the Rally the Troops tournament about Shores of Tripoli. This was a spectacular event. Hopefully, for the House of Montezuma, this second game in the series, we will also be able to have something like this. Okay, guys, I think that's enough to say. Let's start playing the game. That's the best way to show how the bot works. Okay, I will be sitting here. Here we have a die used for the game. And this is the setup. Setup is slightly changed. We have more corsairs here in Tripoli. We have more infantry. Other than that, this is okay. Here we have 12 gold. And if 12 gold will be at any moment in time owned by the Tripolitanian pirates, we will lose. Let me put the dice aside. I already shuffled the deck. Let me do it a little more. I'm taking 6 cards. Okay, let me zoom in and let's analyze them together. So we have a show of force, great card, which allows you to get rid of some of those allies. I'm having naval movement, very good card, which allows you to move up to 4 frigates. And you see both of them are replayable events. They don't have special mark to be removed after being played. Another naval movement. Send in Marines, playable if assault on Tripoli is the active event. This is a battle card which we play usually very late in the game, so we could use it for other purposes, for some actions. Again, move up to 4 frigates. A little too many of those cards on my hand. And even one more. Okay, I shuffled a couple of times, but you see, it behaves strange. Okay, so where shall we start? First of all, we have only 3 frigates. It's not much, and those guys will be escaping definitely here. So let me try with a Swedish. So we place 2 Swedish frigates in the naval patrol zone of Tripoli. It will cost me long term 2 gold, but I believe it is good for now. Now we look what the bot will do, and we go through all those cards. Murad race breaks out. So this event we play if there are no frigates in the naval patrol of Gibraltar. There are no, so we play this event, and those 2 guys moves here. The event is played. Let me just flip it to show that it was played. Now we don't look at the rest of the card. Yeah, we played this event. I think this makes sense. Usually when I'm playing the pirates, I love to have this card in my hand and play it. Now, as the second event, what I will do, I will use the naval movement, and I will actually use the frigates here just to try to intercept the Tripolitanian forces. Okay. Now, this is actually summer already. What the bot will do. In order to play the Constantinople Sense 8, the Dern has to be conquered by me. It is not yet. So we move here, Yusuf. In order for the bot to play Yusuf, if it's 1801 to 1804, 2 of those allies has to be active. In 1805, 1806, at least 1 of those allies. This is not fulfilled, we move further. Sweden pays tribute is 1803. No, it's not being played. So now we go 5 corsairs, corsairs check. If there are 5 or more corsairs in the harbor of Tripoli, Tripoli performs a pirate raid. Do not discard this card. And now, those 2 battle cards has also conditions. This should be played, happy hunting, during the first Tripolitanian pirate raid, and this should be played on the first successful Tripolitanian raid. So we are playing now this with those 2 cards, and this is a permanent event which can be played many times. They are trying to get to the sea. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. My goodness! But we'll try to intercept them. Fortunately, we don't have any interception card, so we just simply have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 10 die. Still not bad. Maybe 1 or 2 of them will be intercepted. Only on 6s. 1. I was correct. It will not be a lot. So this is my interception, not the perfect one. And now The Tripolitanians are rolling 6 die. Here. 5 or 6 they got the gold. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a very happy hunting. And they add to this 3 die from here. Another 2 gold. Hopefully this would not be a very short game, guys. And because they played the merchant ship converted, they also get 1 more corsair here. At least this is gone, but half of my money is gone too, which is not good, which is very bad. Let's be honest, and we don't have a good cards at this point in time. So what we'll do, we will play. Here we are, PT boat building. Yeah. Okay, and now what happens? We go for the events. Requirements not fulfilled. They are not controlled by us. No fulfilled. No fulfilled. Here, where is First Corsair? Yes, they are. So they attack again, and we again hit with 10 die. Now they don't have those bonuses at least. Okay, would it be very short game? It might. 0 hits. And now they roll 6, 7 die. Now we can still win, I hope. 2. Not good. And you see, the worst thing is that we are not hitting them hard enough to inflict any damage, and this is the problem. Now, what we can do from our actions, we can build a PT boat. Yeah, we can move to frigates. We don't have too much good options. Yeah, I will build another PT boat for attack. So, oh, PT boat, yeah, boat for attack. And now we have again this action. They go again into the sea. We try to intercept them, and really, I would like to roll something good. 1, fantastic. And now they have 6 die. We need to get them under 5, then they will move to the event. But for now, they just simply getting one coin, really getting really close to the victory. Okay, at the end of first year, pretty disastrous for us. Really not good one. We move to the year 2. We are getting 1 frigate. Good. We have our PT boats just to attack Tripoli. We draw 6 cards. Then we will need to discard to 8. Let me show you what we got. We have first battle card for marine combat, not very needed now. Tribute paid. We can move frigate to harbor of active ally, pay and get them removed. We cannot allow ourselves to spend money. This is good. Take any card from American discard pile and either place it in hand or play immediately. Very good card. Place 2 American frigates on the following year of turn track. Very good card. This is during the naval battle. May roll 3 dice instead of 2. This could be also a really nice card. And attack on Derne, we should keep it at hand. So probably we will discard those 2. And we will have 8. Yes, we have that way. Actually 7. So we can keep 1 more. Maybe tribute paid would be good to keep here. Because yeah, we played 1 of those cards. So what shall we do? Shall we strike and try to remove as many of those corsairs as possible? It seems we should. So what we do? We play naval movement. We move all those 4 frigates plus 2 boats. We will play the event, which says playable during a naval battle in a harbor. Each American frigate may roll 3 dice instead of 2. We should probably keep it for the shores of Tripoli attack, but well, yes, we need to get rid of as many corsairs as possible now. This is 3, 3, 3, 3, so in total it's 12, 14. And of course the Swedish frigates are not attacking. So this is 8, and we need 6 more. Let me use the Swedish one. And we hit only on 6s. Okay, 2 hits, which is not dramatically much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are getting 6 in return. Gosh, 2 hits. How they can do it? It's really astonishing. So they come back to Malta. The 2 hits will go on the boats. We are, of course, here on the spring. So that was not the best beginning, but let's see. What will the bot do? This is the conditions for those 3 cards are not met. Here we don't have 5 corsairs here, so we go to the events. And we have Tripoli attacks. Move all Tripolitan frigates and corsairs from the harbor of Tripoli to the naval patrol zone of Tripoli. Let's see the conditions when they will do something like this. Tripoli attacks. If there is exactly 1 American frigate in the naval patrol zone of Tripoli, and there are at least 5 dice worth of Tripolitan ships. They are not 1 per corsair, 2 for the frigate. Play immediately. Otherwise, discard to perform a raid or build action. So we discard it, and we move to this action, this raid or build action. If we have a harbor of Algiers, Tangier, Tunis, or Tripoli has at least 3 corsairs and more corsairs than American and Swedish frigates in the corresponding naval patrol zone, raid. So they will raid. Those 4 will raid here. But first of all, we have Swedish frigates trying to intercept with 4 die. Let us get some hits. No. So now 4 Tripolitanians attacking. No, nothing. So this was lucky for us. I prefer to win without such luck. Yeah, definitely. Summer. What can we do in the summer? We should probably start thinking forward. We played 2 American frigates on the following year of a turn track. We need more firepower. And now, the conditions for the execution of those events are not met, so we again go here. Algiers declares war, place 3 Algerian corsairs in the harbor of Algiers. Okay, and this is removed from play. Let me remove here. So Algiers is here. In the fall, we should try to take care of Algiers. We have show of force. Move 3 American frigates to the harbor of an active ally of Tripoli. Return all of the corsairs from the harbor to the supply, and that's exactly what we are doing. And they are removed. But again, we go to the Tripoli. Those conditions are not met, but those are pirate raid with all corsairs from the harbor of Tangier. Carefully, we read what the rulebook says. Discard to perform a raid or build action. Please note that it is possible for T-boats to raid with, for example, Argin corsairs. Okay. So we discard it. I'm feeling game getting closer and closer to the end. If harbor has more corsairs than American and Swedish frigates, they will raid. So again, we have it here. Okay. Only three gold left, and remember that we will probably play Sweden paid tribute, so I really cannot lose at all. Oh, beautiful. Two. No, you paid. You paid the debt. So to die. Nothing. Not everything is lost. Not everything is lost. Okay, so what can we do now? We have, how to say, a moment of respite. Okay. Let me move with the Oscard, those two guys here. Yeah, this is a long-term play. And as far as the bot is concerned, they cannot execute any of them, so they take a card from here. Tunis declares wars, plays 3 Tunisian corsairs in the harbor of Tunis. And we remove it from play, yes. And here we are. Tunis declared war. And by the way, after the, I think, attack, we'll be moving those guys here. Now, that ends the turn. We move here, we move here, we move here. The only problem is with gold now. A huge problem. We'll try to resolve it somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what card do we have? Launch the Intrepid. Okay, we can destroy some of the ships here. Okay, this allows to choose better roll from those two. Early deployment, we can have a frigate earlier. Playable when making an interception roll. Each American frigate may roll 3. Nice. Place 2 American frigates on the following here of the turn track. Okay, I don't believe we have any more, and we have burned the Philadelphia. But we don't have the card which actually allows you to get the money from the Tripolitanians. So it will be difficult. Let me remove this card, Congress authorized action. We can't pay it anyhow, and we are left with 8 cards. And we are now left with thinking. And the thinking will be pretty quick. We will play Bind Bridge, supplies Intel. Take any card from the American discard pile and either place it in hand or play it immediately. We will play immediately, and the card which we will play immediately will be, of course, Show of Force. And we move those 3 guys here, and we remove Tunisians. Good, nice play. Now only to survive till the end of the year. Because what happens now? Now here and here the conditions are not met, but here Sweden pays tribute, they are met. So we pay another 2, and we move those here. And we are 1 gold from losing the game. 1 gold. Guys, hopefully all of you see this. Yes, so in order now to strengthen our forces, this is nice, but we will not play it now. We'll play Burn the Philadelphia, and we will move here, sorry, 2 frigates, 1 here and 1 in Alexandria. It's already for the Hamet's army creation. Okay, now the turn of the bot. This and this cannot be played, not 5 corsairs, so event. Troops to Benghazi. Playable if Hamet's army has not captured Benghazi. Place to Tripoli, found in the city of Benghazi. And this shall happen. This was not so bad. Fall. During the fall, just thinking about some attacks. Early deployment. We can play early deployment. Take one American frigate from the following year of your turn track and place in the patrol zone. We'll gladly place it here. Yes, and the bot again goes to the event. The Philadelphia runs ground playable. Okay, now let me check the battle events. Okay. So the Philadelphia runs ground playable if there is at least one American frigate in the naval patrol zone of Tripoli. Roll one die and apply the result. 1-2 minor damage. Move an American frigate to the harbor of Malta. 3-4 frigate sunk. Frigate 5-6 frigates captured. Take the American frigate as sunk and place one Tripolitan frigate in the harbor of Tripoli. And they will be playing also to this uncharted waters, which means roll 2 die instead of 1 and choose the preferred result. Ooh, not good. 3 and 4. So this is frigate sunk, so not much choice. This is used up, and this is used up. Could be much worse. We are getting one of my frigates sunk. Winter. What will happen in winter? Okay. My goodness. My goodness. What shall we do? We'll play this for 2 frigates. Or no, we'll build a PT boat. A boat. Sorry, a boat. Simply a boat. And the Tripolitanians are not going to do anything here. So they look here. Troops to Tripoli. Place 2 Tripolitanian infantry here. Let me double check if I don't have any event which I should not have here. No, I don't. That way, we finish the year 3. We are still standing, although close to disaster, but we are standing. 804. Hopefully, I will get the card which I was dreaming about. 1 here. Let us see. Treaty. This is something we don't need now. Sharpshooters. Okay. This is good if we would have in Gibraltar still the Corsairs. Now this is attack on Benghazi. Nope. Assault on Tripoli. Nope. Hamed recruits Bedouins. No. Okay. So probably the card I was thinking about. Let me just check. Is here. The Tripolitanian player must return 2 gold coins to the supply. Yep. So we will be playing at the verge of disaster. So we have 4 cards. We got 6. So we need to discard 2. Treaty is good to discard. And those confiscated is also good to discard. Now, guys, what shall we do? I think we'll probably should start thinking about getting Moderna. Yes, so we are playing Hamed's army created, playable if it's spring 1804 or later, and there is at least 1 American frigate in the harbor of Alexandria. Place 1 marine. Yep. And 5 Arab units. Here. Okay, this is our play. This was spring. Now, what will our opponent do? No. So here, Tripolitanian Corsairs place 2 Tripolitanian Corsairs in the harbor of Tripoli. Nice. They are rebuilding their forces. Now, let me check my cards, because I would like to understand what I can do with a Dern. Yeah, playable at the start of a land battle. Marine will be firing on 5 or 6. Attack on Benghazi doesn't make sense. Assault on Tripoli, no. Recruits Bedouin. 2 additional Arabs would be nice. Okay, so I will actually get 2 more Arabs to my army. And then probably will be doing the attack on Dern. No. It was summer, of course, so we draw an event. Algerian Corsairs raid. Raid with Corsairs from the harbor of Algiers. No, but we look here. Discard to perform a raid or build action. So one of those actions. And if a harbor Algiers target 20 for Tripoli has at least 3 Corsairs and more Corsairs than American and Swedish frigates in the corresponding battle zone, raid from the harbor. Otherwise, place Corsair. Okay, let's see. First of all, interception of the 3 frigates. So 6 die. Okay, 1 hit. And now they try to get some money. Okay, not this time, but guys, we are pretty close to lose this game. we cannot play like this because we will succumb to the defeat. Okay, let me first try to take Dern, and then we'll take care about those Corsairs. General Eaton attacks Dern. Move Hamid's army from Alexandria to Dern. Move up to 3 American frigates to the harbor of Dern. Resolve Battle of Dern. They move here. Those guys move here. The boats can also be moved. And we'll have bombardment first. And then before the actual battle, this event will be played. Okay, and this will be removed from the play. So we roll 7 dice, and maybe we'll hit some. Wow, that was a very crazy roll. Yeah. I usually have much worse. Now we have an event. Mercenaries Desert, playable at the start of a land battle. Before the battle starts, roll 1 die for each Arab infantry unit. For each 6 taken Arab infantry unit, and return it to the supply. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 die. Of course, somebody is down. And now the attacks of infantry, they move back. My infantry, let me just double check if there are some special rules regarding the number of they played it pretty. Yes. 6. Each roll is 6. Okay. So, first of all, Tripolitanian, they rolled 2, and we have like so. And this is the battle to the death. And if we lose this battle, we end the game. Okay, 1-6. So Dern is captured. Dern is captured. This is a very important information. Although, let me check. Yeah, we played 3 cards. We are in 4. That means that now, during the turn of the bot, they will play Constantinople sends 8. If Hamid's army has captured Dern, place 1 Tripolitanian frigate and 2 Corsairs. They will be doing, the how do you call it? raiding infantry and 2 infantry. Wow, a lot. Winter, how to survive now? We can try to attack. Just looking. And this is the last year before they will start playing Mercenaries, the guns of Tripoli. I believe this might be a good moment. Okay, I will play Jefferson. We have only 1 gold from the losing the game. We are moving all of those here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 dice, and will be attacking. And there are some rules for the bot to take losses. Yeah. In naval combat in 1801, 1804, and the winter 1805, the bot will allocate the first hit suffered to its frigate. Okay, let's see if we manage to inflict enough losses. We'll be using also the dice from the Swedish player, because we need like 15. This one we will need to reroll. No, but we have like 3 hits, so this will be gone. This will be damaged, and they return with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 2 hits, and I will damage 2 of my frigates. And this will be also damaged, and this will be destroyed. And they go back here. Now, let us hope for some good event which will not cause me immediately losing the game. So now we have the Tripolitanians. The requirements for this are not met. So we go here. Okay. This might be very difficult. Pirate raid with all corsairs from Harbor of Algiers. And we look here. Yes, we look here. Discard to perform rail on build, and rail on build tells you that if you have corsairs which are more than frigates, they will try to hit here. And now, guys, that probably will be end of my game. We tried the best. Wow! Okay. We tried the best. We're still standing. Oof. Crazy. Simply crazy. Okay, we go to 1805. I believe we'll be reshuffling the cards. We do not reshuffle. Those goes to Gibraltar. Doesn't matter. We anyhow will be moving them. Let me just reshuffle those cards, and this is also in the draw pile at the top. So we draw 6 cards. Let's see what we got. And we have Congress authorize action. This will not need. And by the way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we used only 2. That means that out of 12 we need to remove 4. So, for example, this card now. Maybe when making interception roll, we want this to stay. Now, naval movement for we want this to stay. Tribute paid. Not sure if we want this. Early deployment, we don't want this for sure. And to money is a really good card, of course. Fortunately, we didn't get the card which will allow us to play it twice. Here, Marine sharpshooters will not be fighting anymore. I think we'll be trying to destroy the frigate, make sure there are no any other allies here, and that would be our plan of action. Assault on Tripoli will also not play. Attack on Benghazi, rather not. Naval movement, launch the interpitius. So this will play. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can have one more. Let it be this. And now the big question is whether to move 4 units here and protect this, or whether to immediately try to get those 3 to money back. But I will rather move the naval units up to 4 frigates. We are getting here. Okay. We still have 2 events in this area. So this is not fulfilled even with 1805 because at least one has to be active. They are not active. Okay, so we go to the events. Second storms. Select the naval patrol zone that contains at least 1 American frigate. Roll 1 die for each frigate. The first 6 roll at sinks a frigate, each additional damages. Beautiful. So we have like 4 frigates. Oh, not so easy to roll on 6. Now we play Constantinople demands tribute. The Tripolitanian player must return 2 gold coins to supply. Okay. And we are, of course, in the summer. Now they have not fulfilling those 2, so they draw the event. Troops to Derne. It's not playable event, so I believe we do the raid or build. It's harbor, at least 3 corsairs and more corsairs than American frigates. No, it is not. So they build corsair. Fall. What shall we do? I believe we would like to move some more frigates, and those ones will be the 2 additional here. We are moving here. And then they have 5 corsairs. No, we have 4. Okay, so we draw the event. It's US supplies large and low. Move 1 American frigate from any naval patrol zone to the Malta harbor. Okay, or rather not okay. And now we can try to bear the this frigate. Roll 1 die and apply the result. The right is failure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 Tripolitanian cruiser is sunk. 5, 6, 1 Tripolitanian frigate is sunk. If no frigate, 2 corsairs. It's pretty high chances to roll it. No. 1 corsair is sunk, unfortunately. And that's all. That's all for this year. We move to the last year. We are getting now all the cards from the draw pile, and we can build our hand wherever, in whatever way we want. For sure, we want this guy, which allows us to get the card from the discards. Yeah. Now let me just double check. Each player draws all of the cards remaining in the draw pile. Yes. Yes, so we would have all of them. We had also those. Naval movement will be useful. This interception roll would be useful. Another naval movement would be also important. And we would like to win the treaty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Land battle will not need. Show of force we will need. This will not need. But Philadelphia is mandatory. Yes. So this is what will leave with us. 1, 2, maybe naval, one more naval movement. In this case, we have 8 cards, 3 of them naval movement, 1 which allows us to do the card twice. Lieutenant Street in Pursuit, so for interception. Here is a card for damaging the ship. Here is show of force. Okay, I think we are ready. We start with trying to damage the ship. Playable if there is at least one Tripolitanian frigate in the harbor of Tripoli. Roll 1 die and apply the result. 1, 2 is not good, but all others, as you can see, should be completely okay. Three or more. 6. Now 6. I'm usually rolling much worse, so they are sunk. Let me put this as a trophy. What they do now? They look here. No, they draw the event. Pirate ride with all corsairs from the harbor of Tangier. Again, we go here. We look here. We do this, and this will ask us to build a ship because there's not enough corsairs here. Now our turn would be easy turn. We will do the naval movement. We actually can play a treaty now, yes? It is fall of 1805 or later. The cities of Algiers, Tangier, and Tunis are all at peace, yes. The city of Derna has been captured, yes. There are no Tripolitan frigates in the harbor of Tripoli, yes. Guys, let me play it. We won, but it was not an easy victory. We were on the verge of defeat when they were raiding here with the 3 corsairs, and we were one gold down. So wow, that was exciting. As you can see, guys, this is a really easy game to play solitaire. Very nicely thought out event line, and then the battle line, also battle cards line. Really like it. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, and I hope that I made you an appetite to try it solo. That will be all for today. That was Shores of Tripoli solo play from Fourth Circle by Kevin Bertram. I can't wait to lay my hands on the house of Montezuma, hopefully soon. Thank you once again, and bye.